Hey, it's Natasha Brazil with SoldByNat.com, associate broker, home selling, and new construction specialist in Georgia. Y'all, I got another. I almost cursed. And I don't curse often, regularly. I have another flaky behind, wishy-washy, wiffle waffle behind buyer video. Oh, I am 38. I started to calm down, and now as I feel myself talking about it, I'm getting more annoyed. Again, at this point, I'm disgusted. I'm just overly annoyed and ready to be done is the best way that I can sum up how I feel. Y'all, I have this listing that it just won't go away. Apparently, it just won't go away. How do you terminate twice on the same property in the same day? Like, how?
It's impossible.
But I'm gonna tell you how. Well, as much as I can tell you, I'm gonna try to tell you how, because God, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What lessons do you have? I don't even know if it's for me, the spy, the seller. I don't know. I just don't know. This property, under contract the first time, the buyers were asking for a ton of stuff and they terminated. We didn't come to agreement, okay? Seller reduces the price. No, she didn't reduce the price. She got another offer. She decided she was gonna go with an investor. This just happened to be the flakiest investor. Submitted their proof of funds letter, all this money. We're under contract. Maybe 3 weeks before closing, maybe 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks before closing, the agent comes and asks, hey, can we move closing out a week or two or something like that? And it was an ask, and the seller was like, no, I want to keep it the same. Fine. Everybody's heading towards closing. 2 days before closing, the buyer, the investor buyer, calls me. Not even his agent. He bypasses his agent, and he calls me and is telling me why they need to push closing. All right, we negotiated some terms, went forward. Now we're 2 weeks out, about to head, everybody preparing for closing, and 2 days before closing again, they come back and actually just terminate. They're like, they don't have the funds. They don't have the funds. So side note with this investor, Flock Homes, I'm gonna say it. If I ever see their name again, I'm gonna be like, And this might have been a one-off deal because it wasn't a one-off deal, I'm gonna tell you why. Because they buy a lot of homes. This may be a one-off situation, I don't know, but I wouldn't trust it again. Basically, they explained to me how they were using the portfolio of homes they have to get a loan, I guess, to buy other properties, flipping, I guess. I don't know if that's how they do in the investor world, but apparently this loan didn't come through, so they terminated. And come to find out from the closing attorney, we were not the only sellers. They had several people under contract. Seriously, are you serious? Several people under contract, and they terminated all of their deals. And I feel for the agents that maybe didn't negotiate more earnest money or money up front for their seller. I feel for the sellers that needed to sell their home that they were selling in order to buy another one, and then that creates all kind of headache and issues and all of that. So now we're out of this contract, the second contract. Seller's like, we're gonna reduce the price. Activity starts to pick up. We go with this offer, and this is gonna be the main point. This is my main lesson. I am not listening to agents. I'm mad that I even listen to agents again. Agents they're in sales. So what do? They sell their clients. They sell their buyers. Even when some may not know that their buyers are flaky or wishy-washy, but some do, and they're just hoping that your deal happens to be the one that they actually go through with. So he sold it. The buyers are not going to ask. They're only if FHA requires repairs to be made. You know, they're not going to ask for cosmetic stuff and such and such. What do you think happened when the inspection report came? Not only did they not ask for cosmetic. It wasn't even cosmetic. They asked for the most pettiest of things, which on one hand, we could have been like, all right, we'll just take care of it. But on the other hand, it was like, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? And I had to explain, like, what you're asking for does not make sense. And I knew the agent himself, he kept apologizing.
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I have to send this list to you. But the buyers requested it. And he has to do it. He's representing them. He has to do it. Even when we terminated, he's still apologizing. Because he know he sold these clients and they end up free. Okay? So we get a backup offer in. Like this backup offer, this agent, she needs to be a lawyer. I don't know what she needs to be. She needs to be a marketing executive, but I don't know what she needs to be. But she sold her client so well on a backup offer. So thank you, Jesus. That's a showing coming through for the same property I'm talking about. So hold on, let me approve that and I will come back. All right, I'm back. Yo, like we canceled several, well, not canceled, but there were several showing requests this week. And, you know, I approved them, but I had to also tell them like, hey, we have a contract that we're working with because it was the weekend. It wasn't updated in the system. We have a contract we're working with, but you're still able to show. If that was me, I wouldn't have shown, and most did not. But we had one that did, and they are the ones that put in this backup offer. This agent sold this property, sold her client so well. She sold her client so well, we were like, you know what? Bump the current offers. We just go with this backup offer. I would never do that again. And I know my own saying is a bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. But the current buyers, they were really asking. They were doing too much. But we would have worked. I think we definitely could have worked it out. But we had this great backup offer on the table. We go binding, give the agent notice. All right, the one we were with, not going forward. We're going with yours. My TC, my transaction coordinator, she's so awesome. I go to Panera because I'm like, all right, let me get this going. She already took care of it. She done notify all parties, the lenders on it, the closing attorneys, like we ordering title. Like this is within a matter of a couple, like maybe an hour, right? The agent calls me, I answer the phone. She was like, I just talked to the buyer. Essentially, the buyer has cold feet. The buyer didn't really think her offer was gonna be accepted. You didn't think your offer was gonna get accepted. Why waste people's freaking time? Stop freaking wasting people's time. You didn't think the offer was gonna get accepted. And yeah, I drove back down there today and such, whatever wiffle waffly answer she wanted to give. Like, why are you wasting people's time if you're not serious?
That's right.
And I'm mad at the listing agent, not the listing agent, but the buyer's agent. Because you sold your client. I really can't be mad at her because that's your job as an agent to sell. But me as a listing agent, I'm not listening to jack any buyer agent has to tell me about their client, because I think all buyers have the potential to be flaky. So that's my lesson. Don't take it to heart what buyers agents say about their buyers, because they are trying to get you to select them, to pick them. This agent sold it so good, we let go of the current offer we had on the table to pick their backup, and then they terminated the backup. We weren't even under contract with them officially an hour, and the buyer pulled out. So now we're back to the drawing board. Whew, Lord, my seller. Both of us are over it, and we want to be done, like, at this point, because this is just, agents that be in this business in this capacity for 30, 40 years. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all do it. But anyway, I'm gonna sign up here. You got my lesson. If you're a listing agent, don't listen to anything that the buyer's agents have to say. Just know they're selling their client, and it doesn't really mean that it's true. One, even if they think that about their clients can go rogue and do something totally different. They'll tell you one thing, do another. That's two. 3, I don't even know what the 3 was at this point. I don't even know what the 3 was at this point. Yeah. Like, real talk, they always tell agents, listings are lasting. You want to focus on being a listing agent. And yes, I get that, because you could sell more listings than you can work with buyers. But on a listing side, it's work. It's just as much work. It may not be as much physically, but mentally. And yeah, it's work. Yeah, I'm signing off here. Send one up for me. By the time y'all see this video, we will have been closed. So yeah. Leave me your stories down below. Tell me something. Tell me something good. But closing day. Let me try to remember how the day started off. I had a closing today for another seller. Oh, this one right here. This one right here. But anyway. All right. I will see you guys in my next video, all right? Have a positive, peaceful, don't forget to check out the podcast. Don't forget to check out my Amazon store. Like, you see this? Don't look at my nails. My nails are all jacked up from, oh gosh, no, don't look at my nails. They're all jacked up from having SNS nails on. But you see, the little house and everything, I got that from Amazon. And I have some other stuff on there. And I got compliments on my hat. Because we're close like that, I also got this wig off Amazon. All right, I'm really signing off here. Y'all, you have to laugh to keep from crying. And my seller is Jamaican, and she shared this saying that means the same thing. It says, the saying is, you have to make joke to keep from crying, or something like that. But basically, you have to laugh to keep from crying. No, it's when bad things happen. No, yeah, I'm trying to put in this accent that's not really working well. But when bad things happen, you have to make joke. That sounded like patois for dummies. But when bad things happen, you have to laugh at it. You gotta laugh at it. So I'm really signing off here, y'all. Have a positive, peaceful, and productive day. Bye.
One eternity later.
It is the next day. Yesterday was Monday, September 12th. Today is Tuesday, September 13th. And I am heading to a listing appointment. And I really have to give you this day in the life of the realtor, because I am not feeling like going to this listing appointment. And why? Because I got out of an appointment, looked at my phone, and the buyers on another property that I got under contract this week are terminating. No fault of the sellers. I can include a text message. No fault of the sellers. And there were signs now that I'm looking at it like, yeah, that buyer wasn't serious. They didn't schedule their inspection right away with a short due diligence period. They waited till the day due diligence ends to schedule their inspection. Yesterday, he's like, oh, he wants to take his daughter by. I already told y'all in previous videos, whenever somebody tells me that, I'm like, yeah, they're not sure. So yeah, they canceled their home inspection.
I'm sorry, what?
And they're telling me something came up within the 24 hours. That's just the agent trying to save face.
He's lying, he's a complete liar!
Your buyers are flaky.
Classic flaky.
So yeah, they're terminating. So now I have to give that seller that news. Thankfully, someone contacted me this morning and was like, is the property still available? Their client wants to put in an offer.
It's a miracle.
He's not moving with a lot of speed, because he's like, I'll have it to you today or tomorrow. When buyers are really serious about a property, they like get it in right away. So that's a maybe. It was some showings for Saturday on that property, and the agent was like, I wish they would have waited, because my clients really wanted that house, and they were coming from out of town. And
faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. You can never lose faith. That's the key. You have to believe in something that you can't see. You have to believe when you don't see no way how.
Y'all, God bless my TC, Narita. Like, she is sending me encouragement. And like she said, it's come with the territory, and I know it does, but I don't know. This is wearing on me. I don't know if it's because it's happening like back to back. I'm dealing with both of these situations back to back. It's like getting to me. I don't know. But let me head to this listing appointment, because when I get there, I gotta be on. And to get, yeah. So let me get my head in the game. But I just had to tell you that. Like, yesterday took, like, I was hot. And I did not handle it well because I stress ate. And then this happens again today. So, and I had this thought before this happened. I'm like, okay, God is like trying to build something in me, test something in me. So one of the things I need to handle, stress better. Real estate is stressful. And I know people say it can be stressful. To me, it's stressful. Yeah, I just feel like to last in this business, you need to be able to handle stress better and not get so caught up, but I do. So maybe this is God testing me, and today I'm not gonna stress eat. A drink. Okay, let me head to this appointment.
A few hours later.
All right, appointment is done. Went really, really well. Just got to work on some numbers and schedule for a photographer. Thank the Lord, this house shows so nicely. They've updated this house, kept up this house. They've only been there 3 years, but they've done a lot to it. So thank goodness, because we're coming out of a market where there are sellers that did not do much or anything and want extremely high top dollar. They want top dollar, but I can see why they want top dollar. So it went well. Now I'm headed to pick up my baby. But my youngest, and take her to a doctor's appointment. And in the meantime, I need to have a conversation with previous buyers from yesterday's house. We may be able to work something out. I have other agents scheduling to show the property. And then who else I need? Oh, another agent. An agent booked time on my calendar to find out information about joining BPR, my brokerage. So I need to make those 2 calls. And yeah, I'm not gonna stress. I'm not gonna overeat. I'm not gonna stress eat. And I'm not gonna drink. I'm not. Because those have been very comfortable go-tos. I gotta do better. Because God, I just feel like tested me, trying to birth something in me, bring something forth better in me, or it's a sign that he's like, get the heck up out of real estate. I don't know. But we're gonna go with the first couple. Where is this video? I think we're going to end the video again here, because this was just supposed to be an update from yesterday's video, unless it turns into its own video. But thank you guys for watching, for commenting, for subscribing. Yeah, love to hear from you guys in the comments. Don't forget to listen to my podcast. I have a positive